In this video, we'll talk about the IP access table. You can access this by going to Admin Settings to IP access right here under Security. This is a security feature. It's optional. You do not have to use it. But basically, it allows you to define ranges of IPs and decide if you want to allow them or exclude them. So if I want to just say add an IP range, I can do a certain range. I can say it's approved or denied, and I can set a duration, indefinitely or for a few hours, a few days, weeks, month, up to you. And then I can add that to the existing table of settings. Currently, as you can see, all I have are allowed ranges. Anything that would be coming from outside of these ranges would not be allowed in. Currently, I have the list disabled. If I wanted to enable it, I would just do this to enable the IP list, and then all of these ranges would now be subject to the rules set in this access table. If it's enabled and a user tries to access the portal from a disallowed IP range or one that is not explicitly allowed, they will not even be able to log in. It will present them with a message saying that they are coming from a restricted IP network. You do have the ability to allow them to access from untrusted networks if they use their multi-factor to authenticate. Now, this means that the multi-factor will need to already be configured on the individual user. So you'll need to have placed, say, Google Authenticator on that particular user, and they will need to have configured it for that to work for them. But again, under the options area, this is where you can decide which one you want to allow to as a bypass method with the multi-factor. So currently, Google Authenticator is the enabled one, but I could want Portal Authenticator instead, or one-time password. These are all three of these are multi-factor authentication options that we have in the portal. So if we go to look at an individual user, we see the MFA tab, we see Portal Authenticator, Google Authenticator, and one-time password. So that is the basics of the IP access table. We do have a KB here that will give you some more information. And if you have any questions about getting this set up and are unable to figure it out, please feel free to reach out to us at support. Thank you.